Hi guys, how are you today? Okay, so today I have another 90 Day Fiance update. That's what I'm going to call it, an update for you. It's official. They just announced probably about an hour ago that Darcey and Stacey are getting their own spinoff. This spinoff is going to be amazing. Now, if you watch my show, you guys always know that I say I really, really like Darcey. When I say that, it doesn't mean that I don't realize that she's a train wreck. Okay, I like her though. She's great television, and what I also like about her is that she's fun. That's why people call her a train wreck because she doesn't hide who she is. She's upfront and real. If she's dating a guy that's being a jerk, she's gonna let you know. She doesn't hide anything. She really wants to find love, all of it. I'm here for Darcey. I really like her. But and so now we all know that Darcey has a new boyfriend. I can't find his picture. Georgie, and he's from Bulgaria. And that's going to be a nice storyline. But the true storyline in all of it is going to be Stacey. Now we all know that Stacey, I think she brought her boyfriend, on the show, Florian. Remember? So this is the true story, guys. Is the Florian story? I believe no, he did come on. He came on when she introduced Tom to him, and he's from Albania. Okay, and but this is the true storyline. I believe it's been twice he's been caught with another woman. The same woman. Oh, guys, don't hold me to it. I can't remember her name, but she's marrying him anyway. He's going to be a part of the show. He's going to be living in Connecticut until he gets married. This is the true storyline, people, okay? For once, it's not Darcey, it's Florian marrying her, and he's been busted twice for cheating on her. God, this is a real thing. Let me bring my buddy on. Hi, Adam. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Do you remember the girl's name that Florian cheated with? Oh, God, I can't remember the name. Have you heard the story that he cheated on her twice?
No, I just heard that from you.
God,
No,
I don't remember the name.
I'm invested in Darcey. I guess I gotta get on Stacey a little bit more.
You've got to watch the spinoff. This spinoff, they're going to have the whole family on the spinoff. Mom, dad. The rumor is that dad has money. That's the rumor. Dad has money. Here's the family. Let's see if I can make this bigger. See if I make it bigger. There. And that's mom, dad, Darcey, Stacey, and then Darcey's children. And they're really a tight-knit family. They all live in the same house. I mean, the two girls. And this is going to be an amazing spinoff. What do you think about them having a spinoff, Adam?
I'm interested. I'm interested to see what happens because Darcey never disappoints with bringing, I guess we can say drama to the show. I mean, there's always something that's happening with her, and she's quick with her reactions, and she doesn't hold back for the cameras. So she's great to have as a reality person. Anybody who goes into reality, they can't hold back, and I think that Darcey absolutely does not hold back.
It's going to be amazing. Now, she's still dating a younger guy. Let me bring up the picture. His name is...
Younger guy.
What's that?
They said a hot younger guy.
Very, very hot. Okay, like, whoa. See if I can make this bigger for you guys to see. Can you see that good? It's a small picture. But anyway, she always dates the guys that are chiseled and look like models. Because even though, what is his name? Tom Brooks didn't start out chiseled. He got in fit as the show went on. This is going to be an amazing, amazing storyline. So we're going to ask the audience questions about this. But I'm excited about talking to you about, you're the first person to actually interview baby girl Lisa's new boyfriend. How do you pronounce his name?
Sharrell Anthony Harris.
How do you pronounce it? Sharrell
Anthony Harris. And
bring up
He goes
the
by
picture
Tony.
really quick. Hold on. You just gave me that picture. Hold on. Start talking because it's going to take me a minute.
He's great. His name's Himrel. He goes by Tony. I was surprised that he gave me the interview, but he was open to speaking with me. And when I reached out to him, at first he was like, I don't know. And then he said, can you do it in 30 minutes? And I was like, yeah. So we just jumped on.
So baby girl Lisa has a new boyfriend already. His name, say it again.
Himrel Anthony Harris.
Himrel. Where is he from?
So he's from Nigeria. He's a great guy. I mean, from what I could tell in the interview, he's not about the drama. He was super nice, but it's interesting. Their story's interesting to me because they met 6 years ago before Lisa actually met Soulja Boy, is what Himrel told me. And he wasn't very direct with the answers when I was kind of talking to him about his relationship with Lisa. He said that, Lisa kind of slid into his DMs and then they talked back and forth. And then he kind of like gave like a little chuckle and he's like, the rest is history. And he kind of leads you into it, but he's like, I would never be with a married woman. But if she wasn't married, I would be open to exploring a relationship, and I would definitely be open to being on 90 Day Fiance if she wasn't fired from it. So, I mean, I think that says it all.
Oh, another clout chaser. Let's see what Perry has to say. Hi, Perry.
What's up?
Darcey and Stacey getting a spinoff, and Stacey marrying Florian anyway after he got busted cheating on her twice.
Yeah, I mean, the spinoff, I don't know. I mean, I guess if it's going to be like a family thing, I guess, but I'm really tired of seeing them, actually.
Darcey?
Yeah, and her sister. I mean, it's like, how many train wrecks do you really want to watch? Like, these girls get hurt every show, right? And people think I'm hard on women. I'm just saying.
Just a little bit, Perry, just a little bit.
Excuse me?
I say you're just only a little bit harsh on women, just a little.
No, I'm not being harsh. I'm caring for them. I hate to see them hurt. And they get hurt guy after guy after guy after guy. So, and it's too much for me. I mean, at this point, the show is about, 90 Day Fiance is meeting people from different countries and those relationships working out. Mm-hmm. So now we go into Little House on the Prairie. You know what I'm saying? We don't care about that.
What?
You know what I'm saying? I know that's old school. You probably never heard of Little House on the Prairie. But who cares about a family? The show is not about a family that's just living in the United States, okay? I mean, what this got to do with 90 Day Fiance?
What are you talking about?
The spinoff. I mean, what do we have to do?
Watched her life for the last 3 or 4 years. It has a lot to do with 90 Day Fiance. It's just a continuation. It's almost like happily ever after. You want to see what? You don't care what happened to Darcey?
Frankly, I'm not gonna say it like this. I mean, you asking me the question now. I mean, I want them to be happy and successful. Off camera, though. Just go and live your life. I'm just saying, I don't really have time for that. Like,
I guarantee you will watch the spinoff.
Well, I watch it because I need to talk about something, and it's gonna be another dump relationship.
Oh my God.
And then now they're gonna have the family in. The family might have enough, and daddy might decide to leave mama. I don't know. I mean,
is Darcey one of the most? She's one of the most well-known cast members of 90 Day Fiance, right? She's been on it more than anyone.
Right.
She's been on it, and she's like one of the breakout stars. She just is one of the breakout stars, and one of the ones that has managed to make her career last longer. Most of the time, after your season's over, we don't hear from Perry. What?
No, I'm just saying, I get it. I mean, year after year, she end up with no guy, okay?
Oh,
and then she come back the next year because she go and get some plastic work done. And then now she knew it. And then, I'm just being honest. And then she come back, new season. And then the season end the same way. I'm saying, look, I'm tired of them torturing themselves.
You are a Darcey hater, okay?
No. I like them. No, I don't know her personally.
Oh my God.
I have nothing against her. What I'm just simply saying is this. How many times do you want to see a girl go on TV to get crushed?
Oh God.
Is that nice to you? Do you like that,
I'll
Sharrell?
get back to you.
Would it make you happy about your relationship?
Oh, Adam, are you excited about the new spinoff? Period.
You know, I don't know if I would say I'm excited about it. I like Darcey. I do get what Perry's saying. You know, how many times can you watch this happen over and over again? And then I do have a question that this has been sitting on my mind the whole time. It's like, do these people go and continuously find people who fit the criteria for the show 90 Day Fiance? Like people who have to be overseas in order to stay relevant? Because
I would say Stacey has been dating Florian well over 5 years. I don't think she dated him for the show.
No, but Darcey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Stacey. No, I don't think Stacey at all. I think Darcey. I'm not. You know, it's interesting. Like even Colt this season, we're seeing him, and he's talking to another new Brazilian woman, which is, you know, you can very easily have a type, but it just seems like they know what fits the criteria to keep them on the show.
Well, here's a tough question, guys. I know you're going to answer it anyway, Perry. Do you think that Darcey's dating Georgie just to get on the show?
Well, look, Darcey, yeah. You know what? I'm saying everything is around about the show. So really, I'm starting to think this. Maybe she's really not even getting hurt, because now my feelings starting to change about this whole situation.
Oh, Lord.
Perry's starting to get upset about this, okay?
First of all, wait. It freaks me out when you refer to yourself in third person. Please don't do that.
I'm getting whiplash from Perry's emotions over here.
Yeah. I'm just saying, look here, right? I don't want the next 90-day version of Honey Boo Boo, right? I don't need to be seeing this, okay? Now, Sharrell, you want something to talk about? Oh, Darcey got dumped last week. It gives you something to talk about. I'm tired of talking about her being, you know.
Yeah. Did you just compare Darcey to Honey Boo Boo?
What's next? They gonna bring in her cousin?
Oh my,
they gonna bring in the uncle?
Let me get Jay on here. Hold on. Jay, please help me. Perry, he has lost his mind. He's not excited about the new spinoff. He's comparing Darcey to Honey Boo Boo. What? Help me out.
I mean, I think in the train wreck aspect, or the possibility of train wreck, I understand Perry's point.
Yeah, thank you.
I am a Darcey fan.
But
I do think Darcey likes being a celebrity. And if you look at the history of Darcey and her sister, they've been on television well before the 90 Days Fiance. And, you know, the plastic surgery and all of that, they've always kind of been into that. Again, if you look at old pictures, I think they were on like an MTV show. And if you ever look at those pictures, and even when Darcey first joined the show in season 1, they're not the same people.
Yeah.
They're just
Jay. Why can't Darcey be a woman that's honestly looking for love? Why
I think Darcey is looking for love, but I think Darcey also likes being on television. I do think Darcey does if Darcey can find a guy who likes to be on TV as well, and who loves her. That's her soulmate.
Oh my God!
But
you guys are haters.
I don't think they're mutually exclusive. She likes to be on TV and she wants to be in love.
You know what, Jay? I'm gonna say this, and Sharrell ain't gonna want to hear this neither. You know, I'm just gonna say this and keep it sort of clear, right? Coming into this, as to 15 minutes ago, I was in agreement that I thought she was really looking for love. Mm-hmm. Adam said something that changed my mind about this whole thing.
Don't blame Adam.
I'm saying Perry looking at this whole thing different, right? I just had a revelation. You know what?
I love the third party.
Adam said this. He said that TLC know that with Colt, they go out and find something like he like Brazilian women. So they keep something to keep it rolling, right? Mm-hmm. So basically, they know Darcey MO too. It's to get dumped every 6 months.
Oh my God, Perry!
Think about this. Give me the ego. Let her keep rolling and let her get dumped again. So is it really now? Perry's thinking different. She ain't looking for love. She's looking just to make money. I'm gonna tell you something, right? She don't got dumped, but she been getting paid. Now Perry ain't always been the player that I am today, right? I'm saying when I was younger, I got dumped plenty of times.
I wonder why, Perry.
I did not make $1 for it. I did not make $1 for it. She's a professional dumpy.
Listen,
Or
you
dump-
got you so you should understand Darcey's experience. You got dumped a lot. Why do you think you kept getting dumped?
I picked the wrong women.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
And Darcey
What do you
picks
do?
the wrong men. Darcey is attracted to the wrong type of.
Okay.
Everybody can always see it. Like the
Jay,
first 5
Jay,
minutes you see the guy, you're like,
Jay, I can understand that, right? When Perry got dumped back in his younger age,
Oh God.
if I was to be getting paid to get dumped, guess what? I'd still be getting dumped today. I would have never gave up that career.
fair enough.
Darcey has made a career out of being dumped.
Yeah.
But
And now
Darcey
she's gonna
doesn't
take
even
it
have
home.
like a pretty cry face. I don't think she really wants to be crying on television. Like,
You know
I
what?
don't.
Jay, if you give me $1,000, I'm gonna start crying right now.
But I just don't think. I think Darcey honestly is looking for love. She just also likes being on television, and
I agree with Jay.
And I think that her desire to be on television and her self-respect, I think her desire has superseded it.
Stop women.
You're right.
Stop,
If she could find
stop,
somebody who would sit there and just do it with her,
That's her soulmate.
that's her. It's almost like the Kanye to Kim.
Yeah,
Kim
like
loves
there's a
fame.
balance.
They both love fame.
Yeah, she loves fame, but I honestly think she really does want to find a mate. I just think that she's awful at finding one. I think she needs a lot of therapy, a lot, and I don't think she should be dating. And
Why I think it's so funny that Perry said she made a career.
Look, Sharrell, look, the bottom line is I understand you women, like, because you go through these hormonal changes and stuff like that, and y'all get all sensitive and stuff. But you guys are always looking for the happy ending. You know what? If we was talking about Usman, y'all could simply say scammer, right? But I'm starting to Perry's starting to think Darcey's a scammer. Okay.
Look, you need to stop. Something's wrong with you.
But she can scam Jay, Sharrell, and Adam. She ain't gonna scam Perry. I'm calling my shot. She is what she is, okay?
Listen, Jay, thank you for he's a nut job. You're a nut job. I don't know why I find that so funny that you said she made a career.
Sharrell, you know why you probably found it funny? Because deep in your heart, you see it's true. You see that it's true.
Jay, stay on the line. I'm going to take some more calls. Jerry is a nut job. Hold on a second. I don't know why I can't stop laughing. Don't say it anymore because I'll keep laughing.
You got my blood pressure going up. Now Perry need a drink.
Hold on. Hi, Shan. How are you? Are you at work?
I am. How are you guys?
Hey, good.
Perry has lost his mind. He's saying that Darcey's career is being. She dates him to get stuff so she could keep a career. Do you believe that that's true?
Absolutely. Come on. She's taken her 15 minutes and turned it into what? 15 months?
Exactly. You know what?
Right.
In 50 months, how many babies could you have had in 50 months?
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. Perry upset.
Okay.
Shan, are you
insight as to what the show is going to be about, though? Because what I think I want to see is Darcey getting like some therapy, teaching her about picking the right guys, and because really all of that she's putting out, she's attracting the wrong guys. I want to see the best for her.
You want to see her get therapy on the show?
I do, because I want to see her succeed. I want to see her find love, and the way she's doing it is not working.
Listen, the show's supposed to be about her family. Her mother, father, sisters, Darcey's new guy. Help me, remind me, Adam, what's his name? I can't think.
Georgie Rusev.
Georgie, yeah. So it's supposed to be her life. I don't know if they're going to show her getting therapy.
I'm curious though too, because Darcey and Stacey aren't so far off. Once you start incorporating, and we all have these moments, once you start putting alcohol in a little bit more, you see Darcey just get a little bit more extreme than Stacey.
Yeah.
But knowing what you know, sometimes the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So maybe the family, aside from the daughters, maybe the parents might, be just as.
Woo! You know what, Adam? You know what, though? Exactly right. So the spinoff, they should call it family therapy.
Exactly. I'm with Perry. He's onto something today.
Silva Family
You guys
Therapy.
are so mean. I mean,
No, I want the best for her.
therapy, Shan.
I mean it. I mean it. We all can
And
use it.
Sharrell,
It's good for
I
us.
don't know what it is, but Shan got me making me want to whisper. Hey, what
She's
you doing?
at work. Leave her alone. She's
I
at
know,
work.
I'm messing with her.
Thank you, Shan, for calling it. I mean, Perry's out of his mind. I hope listen, are you going to watch the spinoff at least? Okay. Thank you, Shan, for calling in. I know you're at work. I appreciate
Hey,
it.
take care, Shan.
Bye, Jen.
Oh my God.
Now,
Perry, don't.
Sharrell, are you gonna calm down now? You starting to
You know,
upset
it
me.
was really funny. I don't know. Don't
You're
say
starting
it.
to upset me.
Don't say it
Matter
again.
of fact, you and Adam starting to upset me. It's both of
Whoa!
them.
I'm getting whiplash again.
Look, Adam's sweet. Listen, what are your thoughts, Perry, on Lisa, baby girl Lisa, getting a new boyfriend so quickly, and Adam getting the first interview? Go ahead and congratulate Adam.
Congratulations, Adam. It might be your last.
Stories, yeah.
It might be your last.
Oh God.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to keep it
Why?
real.
Why would it be his last?
You know how Lisa is.
Listen, Adam is nothing but upstanding, and you know him personally. He's a good guy, so.
You was upstanding at first, but look what happened.
Wow.
I'm just saying. Let's keep it real.
I've heard this a couple of times. I've heard this a couple of times that I'm gonna be receiving a little bit of backlash my way soon enough.
Yeah.
I hope not, though, because I talked to Lisa about it. I talked to Lisa. I talked to him now. Lisa asked me when she found out I was doing the interview, she said, "Why are you interviewing Tony?" And I didn't know who Tony was at the time because on his Instagram it says Himrao. But I kind of obviously put two and two together, and I was like, oh. And then I asked her, I said, I'm just trying to do a positive interview to kind of showcase Himrao and talk about his backstory so we can kind of get to know him, as opposed to the whole internet just running his name through the mud before we know anything about him. And then she said, she's his manager, that I have to pass it off through her. But then Himrao gave me the go-ahead. He said I didn't have to do that. So,
you know what, Adam, and you just said something that got Perry upset again. I mean, because for you to be the nice guy, you just said the truth, okay? She told you that she was, what's his name? Henrell, right? Henrell? If I don't pronounce his name right, people know who I'm trying to say. I heard rumors that she truly is his manager. And along with 50 more Nigerians.
What does he do for a living, Adam?
He said he's an engineer. That's all in the interview, when we talk about it, I asked him, I said, what do you do for a living? He said he's an engineer. He said that he would be potentially do the show TLC 90 Day. If they ever brought Lisa back, he would be open to it. But when she was asking me about the interview, and she's like, "Why? You can send all of the release forms to me. You can send it."
What forms?
I never emailed her.
I know.
And you know what though? And Sharrell, let me tell you something, right? See, he told Adam that he was an engineer, right? And this is what I'm starting to find out.
Why does an engineer need a manager? Why does an engineer need a manager?
Maybe.
Okay, now let me answer this, right? See, the word engineer make people think college and all that stuff, right? Engineer, you can be an electrical engineer. You can be a automotive engineer, or you can be a backyard pimp engineer, right? So people use that word as a person of high talent or whatever they do, right?
What? Perry!
Look, an engineer can be used with anything, right? And like I said, rumors has it that she is a manager of along with 49 other Nigerians, right?
Okay, now be careful.
I don't
know anything about that.
Right. Well, I know. And
okay, so you're talking about the rumors that are around town. Watch how you explain it because of.
I am. I'm just saying she's an engineer.
Hold on, really quick.
So he is an engineer.
Thank you, Franny. I really appreciate this super chat donation. There, go ahead.
So I'm saying, like, most people can't tell you what their real job is. Some generic description. If I say an engineer, I could be kind of engineer. I'm in through your back window, engineer. You know what I'm saying? I could be anything. An engineer just goes for that, and it just sounds big. It sounds large.
You're talking about the rumors that Lisa has access to a lot of Nigerian young men. She hooked up with
And
other.
she managed them. She said it with her own mouth. She managed them.
With other people to get green cards. That's the rumor. That's what you're alluding to.
And then I think since the rocky roads with Usman, she decided to keep this one for herself. You feel me?
Perry,
No, I mean,
Perry, what are we gonna do with Perry, Adam?
Look,
Oh my God.
Sharrell.
In Himrell's defense, Himrell said in the interview, he talks about how they met. He said that Lisa slid into his DMs and said hi. He said hi back, and the rest was history. But he said, she told me that I have a really kind heart. And then I told her back that she has a really kind heart. So he had nothing but great things to say about her.
Well, you know what, Adam, if somebody gave you a job, you will only have kind things to say about them too.
Oh my God.
Let's keep it real. If somebody slid in Perry's DM and gave me a job as an engineer, if they gave me a job as an engineer, I only got good things to say about them. Do you feel me?
Listen, we don't have any proof he's not an engineer. He could be an engineer. I mean,
Sharrell,
right?
you can be any kind of engineer. You could be a blogger engineer, a gossiper engineer. Okay?
Cashier engineer.
Exactly. You know what? Because actually, if you think about the meaning of the word, what is it? It's just saying you're a master at some craft, right?
It's a job, Perry. It's you're saying unless you insinuate what kind of engineer, it could be put with any kind of profession.
Exactly. It's just a master of your craft. Okay? That's all I'm saying. In my opinion.
I thought when I thought about engineer, I thought it was a really big job too. So when you break it down, Perry, it's true. There's a lot of different kinds of engineers.
Exactly.
Really, Adam? Okay. Jay, what do you think about Lisa's new boyfriend being an engineer? Can you be an engineer with any job? That's what Perry's saying.
I mean, technically no, but in Nigeria there is, like, I know a lot of Nigerians. There are a lot of engineers because a lot of them get foreign trained and then they come back or whatever, and also the education system there. So he may actually be one. He could also be lying. I'm leaning towards the lying. I am leaning.
You think you would lie to me, Jay?
I think that when he told you that he was an engineer, he might have, like, how to explain? He might have been more using it like a verb, like, he engineering things. So not too far off of what Perry's saying.
There's rumors going around town that Lisa takes young Nigerian men and get them with women so they can get a green card. Do you believe that rumor? That's what Perry's trying to talk about. He's a mess.
Is it a new business venture of hers?
No, I heard this rumor's been going around for a while.
Yeah, it's been going on for a couple of years. I mean, because I guess you figure out, I want somebody. I mean, look, this thing's been going on for years. It ain't start with Lisa.
Oh, no, like I definitely know there's people who do that, but I don't know if Lisa does it. I don't think she's successful because if you sort of paid attention to when Lisa was on the show and the way she kind of carried herself and the clothes that she carried, she didn't feel like a scammer. She felt like just, a person trying her best, just trying to, like, live her life. She didn't feel like, that takes a lot of coordinating, and I feel like you see a lot of money for that. Like, I know people who have paid for citizenship, and it's not cheap. And the brokers make a lot of money, and Lisa doesn't feel that way.
Well, you heard that people do that?
Okay, Jay.
I know
Jay,
people.
And let me say this.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Let me say this too.
Thank you, Bridget, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, and check this out. So the whole thing is this too, right? A broker, you could be a big time broker. You could be on the corner broker, right?
Oh, Lord, Perry.
That's what Lisa is.
Perry.
We're using all these words to try to make ourselves feel better about ourselves. If I was a gardener, I could say, I'm a bush engineer. I'm a backyard engineer. At the end of the day, I'm a gardener, okay? So
I mean, yeah, the only reason The only reason why I don't think he's an engineer is that if he is a well-established engineer, that's quite a high-level job, and that's many parents, that's what they want their kids to like get to. And I don't think that somebody who gets to that level, I'm sure Lisa maybe is nicer off screen than she is on screen, but like that wouldn't be the type of woman, like she wouldn't be the type of woman that someone who is a real engineer and has a good job from Nigeria, that's not really
Jay,
like.
you're supposed to save the day. You're not helping. You are not
How
helping.
does one even be like? Do you really feel though, with all due respect to Lisa, because I think that anyone can do anything that they want in this world.
Yeah.
But do you really feel like this is just something that she could have easily got into? I mean, that's such a huge thing to say that somebody does. Like, I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know how to get into
It's
that.
not, I don't think it would be very difficult to get into it. I've been approached and been offered money to marry people for citizenship. Like,
Wait
it's
a minute.
not.
You
Yeah.
got offered money to marry somebody for citizenship.
Yeah, I used to,
Oh
so
my
as I told you, I teach English, so I've traveled a lot and I've lived in a lot of different countries. And so it's not unheard of.
Really? Hold on one second. Thank you very much, Debbie, for the super chat. We really appreciate it. Thank you. I didn't even know people could buy citizenship. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, like people pay
Especially these
10,000.
days with them really coming down on deportation and stuff like that. I mean, it would be a risky thing to do. Or my scary cat. I don't know. I would be scared to do it.
I would
People
be
try
terrified
because they're
of that.
successful, right? People try because people are successful, and a lot of people have been successful in the past in
I
America
know that.
and in Canada. Canada, we actually have like a whole. Yeah, I'm Canadian. In
Are
Canada,
you
we have
in
like.
Canada?
Yeah.
I
I'm from Toronto.
know. I heard you guys are really cracking down on immigration. Like it's hard to get into Canada these days. That's what I heard.
Yeah, well, that's also because of coronavirus. But yeah, it is difficult because historically a lot of people sort of abuse that, and we had very similar rules where people would marry people over like in the Dominican, and then the person would fly to Canada and not tell the Canadian who sponsored them and just be living here. That's a really common thing. Yeah, and Cuba especially because Canadians go to Cuba a lot. That was like a major issue that happened a lot.
Wow.
Oh, I know. Look at Adam's face.
There's like this whole little underground world that I don't know about.
Yeah, it happens a lot. It happens a lot. And like I said, like I know people who've been paid $10,000 to marry someone for citizenship, which in the grand schemes for the risk, $10,000 is not enough. But
yeah, because of like, okay, so what do you know what happens to you if you get caught?
I think you can see jail time.
Oh.
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, you can face jail time.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you could possibly face jail time for that because it's a violation. You signed and made many agreements, and if you always knew that you were never in this relationship and all of that, then yeah, that's very extreme and it's very like rare, but you can face jail time. Usually fines and lots of other issues.
Oh, wow. Thanks for filling me in. I appreciate it. Thanks for calling in, Jay. I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Conversation. Did you guys know that people could buy citizenship?
Sharrell, I knew that. And typically back in the day, it used to be very wealthy people who did it for their family. But you know how things break down over the years. Now everybody sort of try it.
No,
it used to
I know that.
Yeah, it used to be a rich thing. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say I was ever approached, but you know, I know it's out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I probably would have had the cash in my pocket.
Have you heard of that, Adam? People fakely buying citizenship?
No, I guess I've been living under a rock. But you know, I obviously I think that there's a lot of opportunity here in the States. So I can see where, you know, sometimes it might be a desperate plea to get over where you would, you know, buy a citizenship. I couldn't imagine being the actual citizen who is willing to sign up for this fraudulent act and risk yourself for $10,000. I wouldn't go to jail over $10,000. You can't even buy. That's what I said. Is you can't even buy a Kia Rio for $10,000. So no way.
Right, Adam. And I say this to you and Sharrell. I get it. You guys wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. But don't have your eyes closed. Y'all two need to step out in the front yard sometime and look around.
Really, Terry? We're trying to be nice
people. I'm telling you, people will do a whole lot less for $500. I mean, you know, the same thing for $500. I'm telling you, people would do it. Wow. And then some people would do it just for the opportunity to try to be next to someone, just to have company. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Look at Cole.
What?
No, I'm just saying some people would do it. Some people would pay. And look at 90 Day. Okay, think about the show, 90 Day Fiance. Most of these guys or women are paying to get somebody to come over here to marry them.
No, I'm not trying to be dumb.
Let's just keep it right where it's at. So if somebody walked up to you and said, hey, you know what, I'm gonna give you $50,000 if you can marry my daughter, and of course she got to stay with you, but if her parents paying your rent and everything else, and you get this money, and you can go and do what you want to do, you ain't got to be with that person. That person just stay in their house until they get the green card. And then they go on their way. It's easy money. But my problem, I just haven't ran across the right person that was willing to give me $50,000.
I thought the vetting process was so strict with that, though, because I thought you have to go into these actual interviews where you guys have to be spot on with what you know about each other. But then again, it's just, I guess, if you say it that way, it's just like studying for an exam. You can learn what you need to know about somebody if that's what you're. That's fair.
Exactly. In most cases,
did you just volunteer for someone to pay you to be a sponsor? That's illegal, Perry.
Look, I would have to tell my wife, look, we get to put this on hold for a second. Thank
you so much, Kiara, for the super chat. I appreciate it. I do.
I would tell my wife for $50,000. For $50,000, I would say, look, honey, we get to put this on hold for a minute.
Yeah.
Right? Let me go and make this run. I'll be back.
Adam, please take us out. I mean, Perry is just too much. Listen, I'm really what did you walk away feeling about Sharrell? Good guy.
I only from what I got from the conversation, again, it was short-lived. It was only like 10 minutes. He seemed like he just seemed like he was a nice guy. He wasn't giving me too much. I think he was, especially Lisa did message me right before I jumped on the interview with him. So I don't know if there was a conversation between them and he was kind of, told what he can and can't say. I don't know. But in the interview, if you go and watch it, he starts off by saying, I wouldn't be with a married woman, but then I have a lot of love for Lisa. I would be on the show with Lisa potentially, but, I don't like the drama. It was a little all over the place. So I don't really know. I liked him as a nice guy that I interviewed, but
he's cute too. Yeah.
So Adam, basically what you're saying, because you're a nice guy, right? You saying that, he was like, I don't like the drama, but he's with Lisa, so it was all over the place. Basically what you're saying in Perry's terms is he was lying.
No, Perry, stop.
No, I'm just no. Adam is not saying it. I'm saying it. The person say I don't like drama, but you going to jump in a bag of drama. Wow. You lying to Perry.
Listen,
Perry don't like liars.
It was supposed to be a 20-minute video, and
my bad. I'm sorry.
Minutes. Because you were cracking me up today. You're a mess. You are a.
Perry's on fire.
No, Perry's on.
Right, okay, let me get around to this though. So
hurry.
Lisa had an interview with somebody last. What's that? Blackman or whatever. The comedian. What's his name?
Michael Blackson.
Right. And they was talking about different things. I'm not gonna mess up your channel, Sharrell. I'm not gonna say this stuff. But she said that Usman got a small hammer. The new guy got a big hammer.
It's as crazy as that is. And
I asked him.
I was going to say, Adam just asked that, even though it's none of your business, he did ask him that.
You did?
I asked him and he said, he said, I don't know why people assume that we're in a relationship. I don't understand. And I said, the only reason that I think that people would think you're in a relationship is because Lisa went on Michael Blackson's platform and, talked about your package. And then he's like, package, what is package? And I was like, your package. He started laughing. He thought it was so funny. And then he's like, oh, well, what do you, and I was just like.
Exactly.
Congratulations, Adam, on being the first person to interview him. I think that is really good. What interviews do you have coming up next? Or you're trying to get next?
So I'm still confirming my interviews this week, but I believe we're going to be talking with Tracy Tudor for $1 Million Listing LA, former housewife of Beverly Hills, Joyce Gerard, and I'm hoping that we're locking in Jordan Wood's mom and manager, Elizabeth Woods, this week. But she's amazing.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Congratulations. You're doing a really good job. We'll see you next Monday, or if you just want to come back earlier and talk about another interview you got up, you can do that. And right. Perry, thank you. You really you just outdone yourself. You crack me up. I don't know what's wrong with you. You're a mess.
Well, I mean, Sharrell, my only question is, do you believe Perry? Dig deep, dig deep, dig deep.
You're a mess.
Next time we come on here, I'm getting on Perry's level and I'm having a Heineken too.
There you go.
Now I know what I'm in for.
We are the same person on the panel. Again, congratulations, Adam. That was a really good interview that you gave. And everyone can check out your channel. It's called...
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's Up and Adam Live. Yep.
You guys turn to his channel. He really gives good interviews, and he's really getting them first. Congratulations. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, Adam.
Bye-bye.
All right, Sharrell. All right, Sharrell, you be good.
I really appreciate it. You are crazy. You are the funniest person I know. Thank you so much.
I'm
See
cute.
you next time. You're okay, but you're
okay.
funny. Thank you. See you next time. Boy, you guys, that Perry, he just has me up in. He is just too damn funny. He really is. Thank you guys for checking in on the video. This was supposed to be a 20-minute video. Perry had me laughing so bad. We have rolled into 40 minutes. I'm not going to do that to you guys every time. I'm going to keep them short if I can. Thanks for joining in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with more videos. Thanks again. Bye, guys.